There's another one right there. Boom, 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 boom. Just in case. All right, guys. Yeah, let's have some fun. Jose, that's impressive. I'm just impressed, Jose. That's what it's about right there. Box one. This is where my passion started. This is where my passion started right here is with baseball, guys. Empty box. This is where my passion started is with baseball. Unfortunately, the market has shifted and literally football is what drives the hobby now. Football is what drives the hobby, but I love baseball, guys. I still love me some baseball. And guys, I'm going to get me some empty box. I'm going to get me some hobby boxes of this too, guys. Their hobby boxes are relatively cheap. I can do hobby breaks of this, and they give you 3 autographs per box. So I'm going to grab some hobby of this, guys. I'm going to grab some hobby Donruss coming up soon here, guys. 3 autographs per box. 3 autographs per box. All right. There we go, guys. There we go. Let me get rid of my mug. Resrod, where you at, Resrod? Don't accept that, Resrod. TikTok was doing the TikTok thing again where I can't get rid of the face unless I put somebody else in the live. All right, guys. For anybody that's going to be... Oh, wait a minute. No, Yolak, you're here because you asked me. Yolak, you're here, right? You asked me to send you an invite, and I was like, oh, shit, I got to send an invite out. But Yolak, you're here. Yeah. Yeah, these ones are harder to see. I will definitely announce the hits. I will definitely announce the hits on here because on these ones, they don't say the team. They say the city. They say the city. Okay, guys, I will announce that. That is no problem. Okay, guys, if you're new to the Cantina, we have a YouTube channel. It is called Fetz Card Cantina on YouTube. All replays are put up on YouTube within 24 hours. So if you missed the break, you can go back and watch it. If you have to leave the break for some reason, you can always go back and finish watching the break. I have it uploaded within 24 hours, guys. I've only missed one, and that's because I got talked and it didn't record everything for me. But that's okay. That's that, guys. Does anybody need a rundown of their teams real quick? Chef Rai Rai, hang out. We're about to do a baseball break, Chef Rai Rai. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Here we go. First pack, guys. Yes, Yolak. You have the Rangers, the D-backs, the Guardians, the A's, and the Royals. Again, Yolak, you have the Rangers, the D-backs, the Guardians, the A's, and the Royals. All right, guys, here we go. First pack, guys, first pack. Look at that. Let's see what we got. We got an orange laser and, oh, God, is that? Oh, hopefully that's numbered. Hopefully that's a numbered one. Woo, I hope we got a numbered one there. All right, here we go. Rated rookie, Thomas Sage for St. Louis. Cardinals on the rated rookie. And then we have Johnny Mize for the Yankees. Bucky Dent for the Yankees. Frank the Tank Thomas for the White Sox. Connor Norby. Let me, just 1 second, guys. Let me get rid of that too. Unpin. Sorry. There we go, guys. Connor Norby for the Miami Marlins. Rated rookie, Zebby Matthews. Zebby Matthews for the Twins. Minnesota Twins. Zebby Matthews. Tony Olivier for Minnesota Twins as well. Will Clark for Texas Rangers. Will Clark. Kobe Mayo for Baltimore Orioles. Pee Wee Reese. Pee Wee Reese on our red and blue. Red and blue, Pee Wee Reese. Edgar Martinez on the optic preview. On our orange laser, Eddie Matthews for the Milwaukee Braves. This goes to, guys, this goes to the Atlanta Braves, but that is the Milwaukee Braves, Eddie Matthews, guys. But this does go with the franchise. Milwaukee Braves became Atlanta. We all know that. And what's this one? Bomb Squad. Charlie Condon for the Rockies. Nice. Charlie Condon. Not numbered. It just looked, guys, I saw the disco look up there in the corner, but that's the first Bomb Squad I've seen. So I'm learning like you guys are. Rated prospect for the New York Mets. Ryan Clifford. Ryan Clifford and rated prospect for Minnesota. Again, Minnesota. Give me my stuff here. Zebby Matthews. Probably not going to get much that's going to be able to go on a top loader for the Rockies. So we're going to give the Rockies a shelf life. We're going to give the Rockies some shelf life. Eddie Matthews on the orange laser. Just to let you guys know, these orange lasers are not numbered. I'll show you. These orange lasers are not numbered, guys. They're just the orange lasers. They're nice. They're still nice, guys. Still nice. Edgar Martinez on the optic preview. And a Pee Wee Reese for the Doyers. Pee Wee Reese for the Doyers on the red and blue insert. Pee Wee Reese. All right, guys. A lot of cards to go through. Guys. Going to be quite a long break. Look at that. Ken Griffey Jr. for the Reds. Another orange laser. Huh. Let's see what we got here, guys. Ken Griffey Jr. Randy Johnson for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Albert Punjabi for the St. Louis Cardinals. Spencer Arrighetti for the Houston Stros. Cal Ripken Jr. for the O's. Rated rookie, Thomas Seiji again. Johnny Mize again for the New York Yankees. And Bucky Dent again for the New York Yankees. And Frank the Tank again. Randy Johnson on that red and blue. Randy Johnson for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals on the optic preview. And on our laser, Jet Williams for the New York Mets. Rated rookie, orange laser. I like it. Aaron Judge. Elite Series. Aaron Judge on the Elite Series. Aaron Judge, just show you guys, not numbered. Aaron Judge on the Elite Series. I like that card right there. Dang, man, I really like that card. It's so simple, but I like that card. Noah Schultz for the Cubbies. And Dante Nori. I really like that card, guys, right there for the Yankees. And I'm not a Yankee fan. I just like the card. It's so simple. But it's such a nice looking card to me. It's sometimes them simple cards do a lot better than the regular cards, guys. This guy is, I think he's number, I think he's number 2 or 3 in the Mets farm system right now. 2 or 3 in the Mets farm system. Bobby Witt on the optic preview. Bobby Witt. It's just a preview, so we're going to leave you down there. The unit on the red and blue. All right, guys, that's it. I'm not going to sleeve anymore, guys. I'm going to sleeve afterwards because this is going to be a long break if I keep sleeving. So I'm just going to stack my piles up, guys. I'll sleeve a couple. And I will go from there, guys. All right. What do we got? What's that one? That's a red and blue. Another optic preview. Another orange laser. Another Elite Series. All right. Will Wagner on the rated rookie for the Toronto Blue Jays. A Lou Gehrig for the New York Yankees. I like that. Lou Gehrig for the New York Yankees. Jack Bloss for the Toronto Blue Jays. Terry Francona for the Boston Red Sox. Colt Keith, Detroit Tigers. Rated rookie Jario Iriet. Dang, for Chicago. Do believe that's a Cub, though. I do believe that's Chicago Cubs. I will double check on that, but of course it's blue, reds, Cubs is what I'm thinking. Jimmy Leland. Carlos Beltran for the New York Mets. Pedro Martinez for Boston. Billy Martin on our red and blue. On our optic, Juan Marichal for the San Francisco Giants. And Carson Benj again for the Mets on the orange laser. Mets strike again on the orange laser. Christian Campbell, nice on the Elite Series. Christian Campbell. And then we got Cooper Pratt. And to end it off, we have David Shield. To end it off. There we go, guys. Nothing spectacular, so we're not gonna load. I will sleeve all this up later, like I said, guys. This is just gonna be way too long of a break if I keep sleeving the way I was. Wow, that's the first pack that didn't start with a rookie at the front. Whoa, what's that? That one might be numbered right there, guys. That's 2 red and blues. Oh, and a backwards card. Did we get an auto? Nope. It's just, I think that's just a numbered card. It's just backwards. There's a nice pack right here then. Jimmy Leland. Carlos Beltran again. Pedro Martinez. Robin Ventura, guys. Just to let you know, too, Donruss baseball is kind of like Topps football, guys. We're going to see a lot of the same players over and over again. So your packs will have a lot of Pedros, a lot of Robins, because they just have the player rights. They don't have the rights to the entire team. Dustin Pedroia. Andrew Jones. Dylan Cruz. There you go. You wanted a Dylan Cruz. There's a Dylan Cruz rookie right there. Nice. Pablo Sandoval, the Panda. Nick York. Nick York for Pittsburgh Pirates. And what do we have here? On our red and blue? Is that Jim Palmer on our red and blue? We take that. What's this one? Rated prospect on our red and blue. David Shield for Kansas City. 2 red and blues together. Let me grab from the back here, guys. Here we go. Donruss Optic, rated prospect. Chase Burns for Cincinnati. Gilbert for the Mets again. Drew Gilbert. Mets are having a break, man. The Mets are having a freaking break. And Jared Thomas for Colorado. And let's see what this backwards card is, guys. Let's see what the backwards card is. What's this backwards card? Is that Randy Johnson? Is that the unit? That is the unit. I don't know why they put that backwards. I have no idea. That's just the optic preview. I have no idea why they put that backwards. But they did. They did. Dylan Cruz, you're a dog. You go up on the stand, Dylan. Even though you're just a base, you still go up. We're gonna try to upgrade you. Let's try to upgrade you, Dylan. Next pack, guys. How many packs have we opened so far, Jimmy? 4. We've only opened 4, Jimmy. Sorry, I didn't send you an invite, Jimmy. Do you need a rundown of your teams, Jimmy? You got the O's and the Twins, Jimmy. You got the O's and the Twins. And just a real quick recap. Let me see here if you got any O's or Twins. KC, Colorado, New York, Cincinnati. Jim Palmer on the red and blue. Pittsburgh, Chicago, Toronto, Kansas, Milwaukee, Boston, New York, San Francisco, Oakland. Our vet base is right there so far. We got Aaron Judge, Jet Williams, Dylan Cruz, Charlie Condon, Pee Wee Reese, and Milwaukee, Eddie Matthews for Milwaukee. That's what we got so far. Jimmy. I'm not gonna sleeve too much up during the break, Jimmy, because this is a lot. There we go. Our first Starship emoji. Optic preview, Black Disco, and a Diamond Marvel. Nice pack. Here we go. Johnny Bench. A-Rod for Texas. Holy cow. 3 different teams, and they put him in the middle. Texas for Alex Rodriguez. Paul Skeens makes his debut. Right there you go, Pittsburgh. Second year Paul. And on our rated rookie, we got Will Wagner. Lou Gehrig for the Yankees. Jacob Blosch again. Terry Francona. Colton Keith for Detroit. Chicago, Gurriel again for the Cubbies, I do believe. Jim Cat for Minnesota Twins on the Starship emoji. Jim Cat. Cliff Lee on the Donruss Optic. And Will Clark for the Texas Rangers on the Black Disco. And Diamond Marvels. Sever King for Washington Nationals. King for the Nationals. Rated prospect again. Josur Gonzalez. Josar. Like dinosaur. Josor. And PJ Maldonado. Or Morlando. TJ Morlando. Will Clark. Cliff Lee. Jim Cat. And Paul Skeens. Let's put Skeens up on the stand, even though it's a second year. Let's try to upgrade Skeens now. Let's upgrade Skeens. Love me some Paul Skeens. Does everybody think Paul Skeens is going to stick with them? Does anybody think Paul Skeens is going to get moved? I know Pittsburgh, if they want to trade him, they're going to ask for the fucking farm. They're going to ask for the entire farm. Another Starship emoji. Another Black Disco. All right, here we go, guys. Connor Norby, Miami Marlins, rated rookie. Zebby Matthews, rated rookie for Minnesota Twins. Tony Olivier for the Twins. Will Clark for the Texas Rangers. Kobe Mayo for Baltimore Orioles. Johnny Bench for the Reds. A-Rod for Texas again. Paul Skeens again, but we're not going to sleeve him up this time, guys. We sleeved him up once. We will later, though, guys. We will later. Will Wagner on the rated rookie, Donruss. And on our Starship, Travis Banzana for Cleveland Guardians. Travis Banzana, rated prospect. And then Dwight Gooden on the Donruss Optic. Dwight Gooden on the Donruss Optic. And in our disco, Jack Leiter for Texas. Jack Leiter for Texas on the black disco. And then Trevor Hoffman. Trevor Hoffman on the milestones. 1,133 career strikeouts. Trevor Hoffman. Rated prospect, Colt Emerson, Seattle Mariners. And Ethan Anderson, Baltimore Orioles, rated prospect. Rated prospect. Which one you talking about, Yolak? Which one you talking about? Which one did you say hell yeah to? Who do you PC? Who do you PC? Just 1 second, guys. Who do you PC, Yolak? Which one of these guys do you PC? Jack Leiter, okay. Jack Leiter on the black disco. You PC him. We'll sleeve him up for you. We'll sleeve him up right away. Al Leiter's son. Al Leiter's son. There you go. Black disco. All right. We got a Starship. Is that a bomb squad? That's the optic preview of black. And there's a bomb squad. Why is it backwards? Nope. All right. Robin Ventura. Dustin Pedroia. Andrew Jones. Rated rookie. Dylan Cruz for Washington. Dylan Cruz for Washington. Our second Dylan Cruz. We need to upgrade him, though. The Panda. Nick York. Nick York, rookie for Pittsburgh Pirates. Miguel Tejada, Baltimore Orioles. Ivan Pudge. Pudge Rodriguez, Rangers. Prince Fielder, Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers. And Starship emoji. Jim Rice. Jim Rice on the Starship emoji. And on our optic preview, Deion Sanders for the Cincinnati Reds. Deion Sanders for the Cincinnati Reds on that optic preview. And on Terry Francona on the black disco. Terry Francona on the black disco. And on our bomb squads backwards, we're going to go from the back. What do we got here? Cash Mayfield. Cash Mayfield. Rated prospect for, sorry guys, San Diego Padres. And we got Bubba Chandler. This dude's a beast right here. Rated prospect, Bubba Chandler. Let's upgrade him. Let's upgrade him. And then our bomb squad. Number 17. Who's our bomb squad? Austin Wells for the Yankees. Austin Wells for the Yankees. If Bubba Chandler and Paul Skeens, if these guys, if Bubba Chandler works out like Paul Skeens does, guys, Baltimore is going to have a 1-2 punch Pittsburgh's going to have a 1-2 punch that is fucking crazy. Crazy good. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. Starship emoji. Ken Griffey Jr. for Cincinnati. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Tejada again. Pudge again. Prince Fielder. The Wizard. Nolan Ryan for the Rangers. Craig Biggio for Houston. Jordan Lawler for Arizona. Second-year Lawler. Catfish Hunter for the Oakland A's. John Smoltz for Atlanta. And on our Starship, rated prospect. Nice. Rated prospect, Cash Mayfield. Cash Mayfield on the Starship emojis for San Diego. Just in case, the backwards cards there. Rotario Sasaki. Rotario Sasaki. And it doesn't say who he plays for, guys. This is an international player. I will check to see if he's in a farm system somewhere because there is no name on this one, guys. There's no name on that one. So I'm going to have to check that one out and find out who gets that card. Rated prospect, Bryce Cunningham for the New York Yankees. Bomb Squad. Kobe Mayo. Kobe Mayo for Baltimore Orioles. Nice, Bomb Squad. Bryce Cunningham on the orange laser. Bryce Cunningham on the orange laser. And Ken Griffey Jr. on the optic preview. Ken Griffey Jr. on the optic preview. Jimmy Leland. We're just going at it, guys. Carlos Beltran. Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox. Pedro for the Red Sox. Robin Ventura, White Sox. Dustin Pedroia, Red Sox. Atlanta, Andrew Jones, Braves. Dylan Cruz again. Another rated rookie, Dylan Cruz for the Washington. That's 3 Cruzes. Nice. And the Panda follows up with the Panda. Nick York. Nick York right there. And on our red and blue, Luis Angel Acuna on our red and blue, rated rookie for the Mets. Mets hit another one. And behind that, what do we have? Luke Keishal for Minnesota. Luke Keishal for Minnesota on that red, white, and blue as well. Chipper Jones for the Braves on the optic preview. Another Jet Williams on the optic preview. Nice. And a Carson Benj for the Mets. This was a Mets pack all day long, guys. And Leo DeVries. This guy's a beast right here for San Diego, guys. That's an up-and-comer right there. Luis DeVries is an up-and-comer right there, guys. If this guy could just live up to... The only problem for Luis Acuna right here, guys, is he's got to live up to his brother's status, and his brother's a fucking animal. His brother is amazing. All right, guys, here we go. Miguel Tejada. Pudge. Texas Rangers. Prince Fielder, Milwaukee. The Wizard, St. Louis. Nolan Ryan, the Rocket, the original Rocket, Texas. Craig Biggio, Houston. Jordan Lawler, Arizona. Oakland, Raleigh Finger, or Catfish Hunter. John Smoltz, Braves. On our Starship emoji, Bryce Matthews for Houston. Bryce Matthews for Houston. And Jim Rice on the optic preview. And rated prospect for Minnesota, Kyle DeBarge. DeBarge on the orange laser, guys. It's not numbered, guys. Not numbered. And what's this one? Unleashed. Spencer Jones. Unleashed. Spencer Jones. Unleashed. For the New York Yankees. New York Yankees. That one's awesome. I like that one, guys. Jacob Mizorowski. Hey, Resrod. Jacob Mizorowski. And Tommy Troy. Mizorowski made it into the break. There it is, Resrod. There's your first Mizorowski, and it's on the rated prospect. There you go. Let's try to upgrade Mizorowski. This guy's an all-star. That guy was an all-star. I like this Unleashed, too, guys. I like this Unleashed. Spencer Jones for the Yankees. Spencer Jones for the Yankees. I like that Unleashed. I thought it was numbered, though, guys. The way it looked, it looked like it would be numbered. It's not, though. It is not. And it's not even a prism. That's weird. All right, these ones can go over here to my I need to sleeve these later stack. That is just the stuff I got to at least penny sleeve later, guys. It's fucking huge. Come on, we haven't seen a numbered card yet. Let's go. Come on. Jake Leiter again. Jake Leiter again. Adam Wainwright. Andrew Walters for Cleveland. Rated rookie. Andrew Walters. Tim Hudson for Oakland. David Ortiz for Boston. Willie Stargell for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Darren Baker for Washington. Darren Baker for Washington Nationals. Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. Kansas City Royals. Edgar Martinez on the red and blue. Edgar Martinez on the red and blue. And Jacob Wilson for Oakland. Shortstop. Jacob Wilson on the optic preview. Kobe Mayo on that black. Is that a black? Yeah, that should be the black. Oh, this one doesn't look disco. This one doesn't look like a disco. Oh, there's our patch card too, guys. That's just an optic. That's an optic preview. And our patch, Jersey King, Marcelo Mayer for Boston. Look at that. Marcelo Mayer for Boston on that orange cracked ice. Orange cracked ice. Check that out, guys. And Luis Angel Acuna again. A George Lombard Jr. for the Yankees. Nice. And a Boston Bateman for San Diego. Boston Bateman for San Diego. Where is my... Oh, my God. Where did my big bag go? Sorry, guys. Just give me a second here. All right, I'm going to keep going, guys. I'll sleeve these up later, these patches. I'll sleeve them up later. Dwight Gooden. Jake Arrieta for the Cubs. Remember that, dude. Jace Young for Detroit. Rated rookie. Jace Young. Nice. Ian Kinsler for the Rangers. I remember that, dude. Austin Wells for the Yankees. Evan Carter for the Rangers. Jim Katt for Minnesota. Pee Wee Reese for the Dodgers. Luis Angel Acuna again for the Yankees, or the Mets. Pee Wee Reese on the Starship emoji. Pee Wee Reese on the Starship emoji. And our first numbered card out of there on the Starburst. Rated prospect of James Tibbs III. James Tibbs III on the numbered card. We take Kumar Rocker, too. Kumar Rocker for Texas on the rated rookie Donruss Optic. Right there. And there we go. Vance Honeycutt. Vance Honeycutt on the rated prospect. Right there. For the Baltimore Orioles. Miami. Starlin Caba. And who's this? James Tibbs again. James Tibbs. All right. Well, we got one numbered card out of that first stack, which we take. Kumar Rocker is a beast. Kumar Rocker's a beast. Right there. We're going to put him up there. And we got a Starburst for San Francisco Giants of James Tibbs. James Tibbs. And this is numbered. Just 1 second. Let me quit finger effing it and get it in the sleeve for you guys. That's 179 out of 299. 179 out of 299. I know it's kind of hard to see. There we go. There it is. 179 out of 299, guys. Got a numbered card. We got a numbered card. Plus, I'm going to put the patch right there, guys, so I can patch that up later. All right. Yeah, Rocker is a beast. I like Rocker too. I like Rocker. That's why we sleeved him up right away. Lou Gehrig, the Yankees. Jacob Bloss for Toronto Blue Jays. Terry Francona, Boston. Colt Keith, Detroit Tigers. Again, rated prospect Jario Arriet, I think. Cubs. Jimmy Leland for Detroit. Carlos Beltran, New York Mets. Pedro Martinez, Boston. Robin Ventura for the Sox on our red and blue. What do we got here? Albert Punjabi on the red and blue. Albert Punjabi on the red and blue. And we got another... What's this one? Ryan Walderschmidt for Arizona. Ryan Walderschmidt for Arizona. And on our optic preview, Jake Arrieta for the Cubs. And then we have another one. We have a rated prospect of Kendall George for the Doyers. For the Doyers on the optic preview. And then we have Hagen Smith for the Chicago White Sox. And Brady House. Brady House for Washington. House is supposed to be good. Any news on House, guys? You guys got any news on House coming up into the bigs yet? Any news on House coming up to the bigs? No, he's a beast. Dustin Pedroia. Andrew Jones. Another Dylan Cruz rated rookie. Another Dylan Cruz rated rookie. You're cleaning up on Dylan. Pablo Panda. Nick York on the rated rookie. Nick York on the rated rookie. Miguel Tejada. Pudge Rodriguez. Prince Fielder. Ozzie Smith. And on our Starship, Manny Ramirez on the Starship emoji. Manny Ramirez. And then we got Jace Young. Nice. Jace Young on the optic preview. Mike Piazza for the Mets on the orange laser. Mike Schmidt on the bomb squad. Mike Schmidt on the bomb squad. And then we have a Jarlin Susana for Washington. Rated prospect. And rated prospect Owen Hall. Owen Hall. Owen Hall. Jace Young on the optic preview. Come on, give me an autograph. All right, come on. Let there be an autograph. Nolan Ryan. Craig Biggio. Jordan Lawler. Catfish Hunter. John Smoltz. Jake Leiter. Again, Jake Leiter. Adam Wainwright. Rated prospect. Andrew Walters, rated rookie, Andrew Walters. And Spencer Arrighetti for Houston Astros. Oh, that's an acetate card. Let's go from the very back. Nobel Meyer, rated prospect. Kalen Culpepper, Minnesota Twins, rated prospect. Oh, it is a patch. We did get another patch. Josar Gonzalez for San Francisco. Josar Gonzalez on the orange cracked ice patch. We got 2 patches so far. Oh, look at that card. That is dope right there. Adam Wainwright. Adam Wainwright on the disco. Ian Kinsler on the optic preview. And the acetate rookie. Acetate rookie. Oh, that is dope. Bubba Chandler on the acetate rookie. Bubba Chandler on the acetate rookie. That's sick right there. Congratulations, Pittsburgh Pirates. That is nice. Yeah, Bubba Chandler on the acetate rookie. I forgot they had acetates in this set. Come on. I get 3 numbered cards in the first blaster I open, and then I get 1 numbered card so far out of 2 blasters. This is the... Give me a numbered card. Give me a numbered card to end this off. Come on. Tim Hudson. David Ortiz, Big Papi. Willie Stargell, Grandpa. Derek Baker, rated rookie. Derek Baker. Bobby Witt Jr., Doc Gooden. Jake Arrieta. Jace Young again. Jace Young again on the rated rookie. Ian Kinsler. And Colin Houck, rated prospect on the Starship emoji. Austin Wells on the Optic Preview. Austin Wells on the Optic Preview. Dalton Rushing on the orange. Dalton Rushing on the orange. This is numbered. Out of 79. Out of 79. That's orange scope. That's orange scope Dalton Rushing. Nice Doyers. Nice for the Doyers. Evan Carter for the Texas Rangers. Evan Carter. Ethan Salas. Nice. Ethan Salas for the San Diego Padres. And Bryce Rainier. Bryce Rainier. This is good right here, guys. Dalton Rushing. Dalton Rushing out of 79, guys. Dalton Rushing out of 79. That is number 32 out of 79. Dalton Rushing, guys. That's a nice one. Jace Young, Baker. Well, we've gotten 1 numbered out of each pack and 1 patch out of each. The first 2 blasters, guys. Come on, we need some more, though. We need some more. Ozzie Smith, Nolan Ryan, Craig Biggio, Jordan Lawler, Catfish Hunter, John Smoltz, Jack Leiter, Adam Wainwright, Andrew Walters on the rookie. And then on our first red, Greg Maddux on the red and blue. Greg Maddux. Colton Emerson on the rated prospect red and blue. Rhett Lauder on the rated Donruss Optic, rated rookie, Optic Preview. And this guy again on the, I gotta figure out who this guy goes to. We got a base and an Optic of him. Cam Smith for Houston and Trey Yesavage for Toronto. Trey Yesavage for Toronto. I like the Marvels, too. I wish the Marvels were worth more money. I like the Marvels. Tim Hudson, Big Papi, Willie Stargell, and Darren Baker. Darren Baker for Washington on the rated rookie. Darren Baker. Bobby Witt Jr., Dwight Gooden, Jake Arrieta, Jace Young again on the rookie. Jace Young again on the rated rookie. Ian Kinsler. And on our Starship emoji, rated prospect J.D. Dix for Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Diamondbacks. J.D. Dix. And Alex Gordon. Oh, classic. This guy was a beast back in the day. I used to love him in my fantasy baseball. For Kansas City Royals, Alex Gordon. And Deion Sanders on that orange laser. Orange laser for the Cincinnati Reds. Not numbered, guys. Not numbered. Milestone, Jack Morris, Detroit Tigers. Look at that. Look at that guy right there. Bryce Matthews for the rated prospect. And Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw. This guy's supposed to be. He's supposed to be good. Supposed to be. All right, guys, here we go. Patch. Damn it. Everybody bring an autograph in that one. Patches all day long. I want an autograph, damn it. Austin Wells. Evan Carter. Jim Catt. Pee Wee Reese. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Edgar Martinez. Cliff Lee. Chipper Jones. Aaron Judge on the red and blue. Aaron Judge on the red and blue. And Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer on the optic preview. Colton Keith on the black disco. Colton Keith on the black disco. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin, rated prospect. Thatcher Hurd for New York Yankees, rated prospect. Thatcher Hurd. And on our bomb squad, Reggie Jackson for the New York Yankees on the bomb squad. And on our orange cracked ice, patch. Walker Janner on that cracked ice for Houston Astros. Houston Astros, guys. Houston Astros. We got 3 patches. 3 patches. And, yeah, that's all my stuff I got to. All right, look at that. There's a pink in here. Nice. We're just going to pull all of this to the front. Don Mattingly on the optic preview. Oh, nice. Kellen Lindsley for the LA Dodgers on that black disco. Rated prospect, Agustin Ramirez. And then we have Sebastian Walcott for the Texas Rangers. Walcott for the Rangers, rated prospect. And we have Jim Rice, Jacob Wilson. Kumar Rocker again for the rated rookie. Kumar Rocker for the rated rookie. Ryan Braun. Mike Mussina for the Yankees. Brent Campaneris. Oh, yeah. Brent Campaneris. Sammy Sosa. First sighting for Sammy Sosa. Billy Martin. Greg Maddux. And on our Starship, Jacob Wilson on the Starship. And I do believe we got a numbered. We got a numbered on the pink of some sort. Pink of some sort. Can we see a number? Oh, there's our number. Oh, nice. 4 out of 25. Nice low number. Or 4 out of 99. 4 out of 99. The Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Pablo Sandoval for the San Francisco Giants on this pink. I think this is pink ice. Yeah, this looks like pink ice. Numbered out of 99. Numbered out of 99. Come on, give me an autograph in this last box. Come on. Or give me like 5 numbered cards out of this last box. Jake Leiter. Adam Wainwright. Andrew Walters, rookie for the Cleveland Guardians. Oakland, Tim Hudson. David Ortiz, Boston. Willie Stargell, Pittsburgh. Rated rookie, Darren Baker, Washington Nationals. Bobby Witt Jr., again. Don Mattingly on the red and blue. On the optic preview. Mike Schmidt on the optic preview. On the black disco. We got a patch. We got a fucking patch right away. God dang it. Jake Peavy, though. Jake Peavy for San Diego Padres on the black disco. And Vance Honeycutt for Baltimore on the patch. Vance Honeycutt on the patch. Well, we fucking struck out, guys. We struck out because that is 4 patches, guys. We struck out on autographs. Fucking shit. Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz, though. The Diamond Marvels. Diamond Marvels. And we have Braylon Payne and Chase DeLauder for Cleveland. Brandon Payne is for Milwaukee, and Nick Kurtz is for Oakland, guys. Oakland. Dwight Gooden. Jake Arrieta. Jace Young again on the rookie. Ian Kinsler. Austin Wells. Evan Carter. Jim Catt. Pee Wee Reese. Luis Angel Acuna on the rookie card. Again, rookie card. On our Starship emoji. Jim Palmer on the Starship emoji. Jim Palmer for the Baltimore Orioles on the Starship. Oh, and we got a die cut. Nice. We get a die cut. Numbered die cut, guys. From the back. Owen Cassies. Rated prospect. We got Toko Roby for St. Louis on the rated prospect. On the disco, we got Caleb Lamavita, rated prospect on the optic. And then we have Junior Caminero for Tampa Bay on the optic. And then, guys, good luck. Good luck on our die cut. Good luck on our die cut, guys. Arizona rookie J.D. Dix for Arizona. J.D. Dix for Arizona, guys. J.D. Dix, and that is numbered 39 out of 75 on the die cut. 39 out of 75 on the die cut for Arizona. Congratulations, Arizona. Congratulations. Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona Diamondbacks. Edgar Martinez. Cliff Lee. Chipper Jones. Jim Rice. Jacob Wilson. Rated rookie. Kumar Rocker again. Ryan Braun. Mike Mussina. Brett Campaneris. And on our red and blue, J-Roll for our red and blue, J-Roll. Tony Perez for Boston, guys. Tony Perez for Boston on that optic preview. And then another optic preview, and that is on the laser, Jim Thome for Philadelphia. Jim Thome for Philadelphia, guys. Jim Thome for Philadelphia. And again, them aren't. Dalton Rushing for the Doyers on the bomb squad. Dalton Rushing. And then we got Walker Jenick for Houston. And Tink Hintz for St. Louis. Guys. Last pack of the break. She was huge, guys. She was huge. This is a big break. Lots of cards, guys. I forgot baseball just has tons of cards. Sammy Sosa. Billy Martin. Greg Maddux. Aaron Judge. Bobby Miller. Mariano Rivera. Reggie Jackson. Roger Clemens. Houston Waltrip. Walderp. On our emoji. Cam Smith, rated prospect on the Starship emoji. Buster Posey on the optic preview. Juan Marichal on the Black Disco. On the Marvels, the Diamond Marvels, Bobby Witt Jr. on the Diamond Marvels. Bobby Witt Jr. on the Diamond Marvels. Bill Amick for Minnesota. And Chase Burns. There it is, guys. Chase Burns. All right, I'm going to show you guys something here real quick. This is legitly all the stuff I have to top sleeve. All the stuff I have to at least penny sleeve. This is all of our rookies and all of our inserts, guys. That's huge. These are our four patches. Congratulations to our patch winners. Vance Honeycutt for the Baltimore Orioles. We have Walker Jenick for Houston Astros. We have Jasar Gonzalez for San Francisco Giants. And we have Marcelo Mayer for the Boston Red Sox. They're all on the orange cracked ice, guys. We missed out on all of the guys. We missed out on all of the autographs. That sucks. That completely sucks. I wish we would have hit an autograph. Of course, you guys know how it goes. That's usually what they do. Is they usually stack them with patch cards. Save the autographs. Autographs are harder to pull. All right, guys. Jacob Tibbs III out of 299 on the orange sunburst. We got a Kamar Rocker on the optic preview. We have a Jacob Mizorowski on the base. We have a Jack Leiter on the optic preview, the black disco. We have Pee Wee Reese on the red, white, and blue, or red and blue. We have Eddie Matthews on the orange laser. We have Dalton Rushing on the orange laser. We have Charlie Condon on the bomb squad. We have Pablo Sandoval, 4 out of 99 on the pink. This looks like pink cracked ice, guys. Pink cracked ice. Congratulations. I really like this. Is my favorite card of the break right here, guys. Bubba Chandler. Bubba Chandler on the acetate rated prospect. I so wish this would have been numbered. I so wish that would have been numbered for you. God, that would have been sweet. Bubba Chandler, though, that's a big hit, guys. That's a big hit. I don't know if you know about Bubba Chandler. Optic preview, Jace Young. Spencer Jones on the Unleashed. Unleashed Spencer Jones. Bubba Chandler again on just the base. Dylan Cruz on the base. We got plenty of them too. Jet Williams on the orange laser. Paul Skeens. Luis Angel Acuna on the red and blue. And then we had Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge on the Elite Series. Aaron Judge. And then right there, guys, we had a J.D. Dix for Arizona on the die cut, the silver die cut, 39 out of 75. 39 out of 75. All right, guys, that is the break, guys. That is the break. Thank you, guys, for making it a success. Thank you so much for making it a success. I will penny sleeve all that up. I will top load a lot of that too, guys. I will top load a lot of that. I will find out who this guy goes to. I do not know who this guy goes to, so I'm going to figure out if he's in somebody's farm system. If he's in somebody's farm system, I will give it to them. If not, I will. If not, guys, these cards are going to go to Jose for buying all the teams, guys. If he is still over in Japan or China, guys, these are just going to go to Jacob. Or Jose. They're going to go to Jose for buying. He bought like 18 teams. He bought over half the league. So more than likely these are his anyway. But if he's still in Japan or China, guys, these are just going to Jose. But there it is, guys. Thank you so much for making it a success. I'm off until Monday, guys. I will not be live again until Monday. On Monday, guys, we are running 2 different breaks on Monday. If anybody's interested, right now, these are in the shop right now. We are running 10 of these packs, guys. 10 fat packs of 2020 score. We're hunting down Joe Burrow rookies. We're hunting down Justin Herbert rookies. Jordan Love, Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Jefferson, and CeeDee Lamb rookie cards out of here, guys. No problem, Jose. These are, we're running a Randy, guys. We're running a Randy. All right. There are 8 spots available. It's divisional. You're getting the whole division, guys, for $20. And we're opening 10 of these. We are opening 10 of these, guys. We will run the Randy on my IG once that fills, guys. There's already 2 spots sold. We need 6 more to go, and we'll be running these, guys. And on Monday, guys, if anybody's here, I got a question. Would you rather see a Contenders hobby along with a Phoenix International Mega hobby? Or would you rather see a totally certified with a Phoenix Mega? What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see ran? All right. Nobody's talking. All right. All right, guys. I'm off. You guys have a great rest of the day. And God bless you guys. And as always, may the force be with you. And this is the way. JJ, I hear you. Got you. Later.